Okay. So up to in the last session, we discussed AWS S3, AWS S3. I'll share the screen. Okay, now it's okay. So up to in the last session, in AWS S3, we have covered bucket creation and deletion, uploading the objects and deletion, bucket versioning feature, static web hosting, storage classes, replication. In replication, we discussed same region replication and cross region replication, transfer acceleration, encryption. We discuss in encryption, in bucket level encryption and object level encryption, we have discussed, and also metadata and tags, and we discussed bucket policy. Up to this, we have covered. Now, in this session, we have discussed the concept lifecycle management, lifecycle management, and we have discussed access logs, access logs, and also we are discussed in this session object log, object log, and the another concept we are going to discuss. The another concept is the S3 event notification, event notification through SNS, through SNS. These concepts one by one we have to discuss. One by one we have to discuss. In this session, we are focusing lifecycle management, access logs, object log, S3 event notification with SNS. S3 event notification with SNS. These four concepts we discussed one by one. Now, first I'll start with first I'll start with first I'll start with lifecycle management. Lifecycle management. Hard to discuss in this session first. This session first. Explain these. To explain these, in previous session we discussed different stories classes we have discussed. The AWS is supporting different stories classes, S3 standard, S3 intelligent tiering, S3 standard infrequent access, S3 one zone infrequent access, S3 glacier, S3 glacier deep arctic. Now we are going to discuss S3 life cycle management. S3 life cycle management. The life cycle management, it is the way of efficiently managing the object. Using the life cycle management, we can efficiently managing the object so that the cost is optimized by applying life cycle management, by applying the life cycle of the object inside the instance. Up to 1,000 life cycle rules can be configured per bucket. Per bucket. There are two types of actions are there: transition action and expiration actions. In transition actions, in which the storage class for the object is changed, we have to use transition actions. In expiration actions, where the objects expired and are permanently deleted, we are using the type of action is expiration action. Expiration action. See that in the last session, we discussed the different stories classes. S3, our object, first initially it is in S3 standard. After 30 days period of time, the object is moved from the S3 storage class to S3 standard infrequent access. After that, after 60 days of the period, then we move that object to S3 glacier. After 465 days, the creation of the date, then the object is destroyed. That is nothing but the life cycle management. We can see the example. We can see the example in Netflix, Amazon Prime videos. They follow this principle. In first, the new movie is releasing in Netflix. Many users are watching. That's why that is in S3 standard storage class they are moving. After that, the 2 3 months, that new movie, the users are watching less people. So that that object, that new movie can move to another storage class. After 6 months, then that movie has to move to another storage class. After that, the 5 years or the 10 years period, then that object has to be permanently deleted in Netflix or the Amazon Prime. Based on the user's recommendation, they move to the delete object or that one. So that thing I have to explain today's session, the life cycle management. Life cycle management. I am taking the simple object. I had to apply the life cycle management. I had to apply the life cycle management. This is life cycle management role. Life cycle management role. The different storage classes, S3 standard, S3 standard infrequent accessing, S3 intelligent tiering, S3 one zone infrequent access, S3 glacier, S3 glacier deep archive. This is from top to bottom, the object moving is possible. From top to bottom, the object moving is possible. That's in this diagram, I am representing arrow marks also. From the storage class, standard storage class to infrequent access storage class. Standard infrequent access class is possible. From standard storage class 2, directly we have to move to the storage class S3 intelligent tiering, or from standard intelligent tiering to standard infrequent access to S3 intelligent tiering, we have to move it. From here to we can move S3 one zone infrequent access. From S3 one zone infrequent access to S3 glacier is possible. From S3 glacier to S3 glacier deep archive is possible. Deep archive is possible. But from S3 glacier to, we are not moved to S3 standard storage class. This is from up to down is possible, not from down to up, not from here in this direction. In this direction, whatever I mention, the diagram in the arrow marks, that is possible. From standard storage class to S3 standard infrequent access, from S3 infrequent access to S3 intelligent tiering, S3 one zone infrequent access to S3 glacier, S3 glacier to S3 glacier deep archive is possible. After that, the object has to destroy or object has to delete. That is a life cycle management rule we had to follow. We had to follow. Okay, now to explain this, I had to go for the hands-on. First, I am creating the bucket. I had to open my AWS account. I had to open my AWS account. I had to open my AWS account. Click on Management Console. Sign into the console. Right. This is my AWS account. This is my AWS account. I am chosen the S3 service. Click on that. Click on that. Now, those many buckets I am creating. Okay, that's we can leave it. Now I am creating the bucket. Click on create bucket. I have to give the bucket name. I am given the bucket name is Sheshadri life cycle. Life cycle I am given. I choose the region, Mumbai region. Scroll down. We can enable ACLs is enable. Scroll down, and we can remove block all public access. Scroll down. We'll put the tick mark for acknowledgement. Scroll down, and then we can create the bucket. we can create the bucket. We can create the bucket with the name Sheshadri life cycle. With the name, bucket name I am given, Sheshadri life cycle I am given. If you open this bucket, there is no objects are there. There is no objects are there. Is there any objects in this one? There is no objects are there. There is no objects are there. Now I upload one object. I have to upload the object. Click on upload, add files, add files. I am choosing the object is this one. Click on open, click on open, scroll down. That to give the permissions, public. Here we have to choose grant public read access. Put the tick mark for understand. Acknowledgement, we have to put the tick mark. Scroll down, click on upload option. Click on upload option. That is, I am uploading one object. I am uploading one object. One object. Now, if I open the object, object URL is there. Object URL is there. I'll send the object URL in the chart window. I'll send the object URL in chart window. I'll send the object URL in chart window. You paste it in your browsers. You paste it in your browser. This is the object. This is the object. I am uploading in the bucket that is Sheshadri life cycle. Sheshadri life cycle. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Now I am applying life cycle management for this object. For this object. For this, you have to open the bucket. You have to open your object. You may upload the object anyone. You may upload the object, image, text file, PDF, audio files, video file, anyone, anyone. We had to open the object. We had to open the object first. We had to open the bucket. We had to open the bucket. Go to the management tab. Here the tabs are there. Object tab is there. Properties tab is there. Permissions tab is there. Metrics tab is there. Management tab is there. Access points tab is there. Here we had to open your bucket and we had to choose the tab. We had to choose the tab. Management tab we had to choose it. Management tab we had to choose it. We can click on life cycle rules. We can click on life cycle rules. Here we had to choose create life cycle rule. Create life cycle rule. I am given the life cycle rule is my name, Sheshadri rule I am given. The rule name is life cycle rule name is my name I am given. Sheshadri rule I am given. Scroll down. Scroll down. Here, here, we had to apply this life cycle rule to all objects in the bucket or limit the scope of the rule using one or more filters. I had to apply this life cycle management rule, whatever the objects I am uploading on the bucket, for all the objects I am applying, then I had to choose this option. This option I had to choose it. Then we had to put the tick mark for acknowledgement. You have to put the tick mark for acknowledgement. Scroll down. Here, life cycle rule actions which are mentioned. Life cycle rule actions which are mentioned. See here, those are life cycle rule actions are there. Those are life cycle rule actions are there. You have to put the tick mark, whatever you want to use it. Whatever you want to use it. I am put the tick mark, move current version of the object between storage classes. I am using this one. And also expire current version of the object. Expire current versions of the object. I am choosing these two. These two. Scroll down. The next step is transition current version of objects between the storage classes. between the storage classes. What is the first storage class? Standard infrequent access. First, the storage standard storage class is there. Then, after 30 days of the period, then it is moved to the standard infrequent class. That is, we will see that if you click on this arrow mark, all the storage classes which are represented. Standard infrequent access in hierarchy manner, intelligent tiering, one zone infrequent access, glacier instant retrieval, some more is added here. Glacier flexible retrieval, glacier deep archive, right? Those are represented. See here, whatever I mentioned in the diagram, whatever I mentioned in the diagram, that thing which are followed from standard storage class to S3 standard infrequent access, from S3 infrequent access to S3 intelligent tiering, from S3 intelligent tiering to S3 one zone infrequent access, from S3 one zone infrequent access to S3 glacier, S3 glacier to S3 glacier deep archive. This hierarchy is possible. Not from S3 glacier to S3 standard infrequent access. It's not possible. It's not possible. If you want to see in practicality also, we have to move, choose the storage class transition, standard infrequent access, days after object creation. Days after object creation. I have mentioned after 30 days. After 30 days. Then we have to apply another add transition. Another add transition. We'll see that S3 standard infrequent access storage class is not enabled. Not enabled means we are not using that storage class. It is enable the storage classes intelligent tiering, one zone infrequent access, glacier instant retrieval, glacier flexible. Those are enabled. Those are enabled. Standard infrequent access, the storage class is not enabled. Not enabled. After 30 days too, then the remaining 60 days, this storage class object has to move. The object has to move this storage class, intelligent tiering storage class. After 60 days of the period, then the object has to move the another storage class. Then we may use directly this one also, glacier instant retrieval also. Glacier instant retrieval also. If we are using glacial retrieval, long-lived archive data access once quarter within instant retrieval in milliseconds. 90 days minimum storage duration is there. 90 days minimum duration storage is there. I am chosen one zone infrequent access. After 100 days, after 100 days, after 100 days, scroll down. After 150 days, after 150 days, that object has to expire current version of the object, current version of the object, current version of the object. See here, review, transition, and expiration actions which are representing. From day 0, objects are uploaded. After 30 days, the object move to the storage class, standard infrequent access. After 60 days, the object is moved to the intelligent tiering storage class. After 100 days, the object moved to one zone infrequent access. After 150 days, the object has to expire. This is arrow marks which are represented. That is review, transition, and expiration actions. Review, transition, and expiration action. Now, click on create rule. Click on create rule. See here, the rule is created. The rule is created. Sheshadri rule is created. Those are the life cycle rules which I am mentioned. Life cycle management I am explained. Life cycle management I have to explain. After 150 period of days, the bucket object has to destroy. Has to destroy. The real-time example in Netflix, the recent movies are in standard storage class. After 30 days, we have to move that movie to standard infrequent access. After that, intelligent tiering. After that, one zone intelligent timing. after some particular months or the year, that object or the movie has to destroy. That the life cycle management has to follow. Okay, that's about the life cycle management. For that, I am providing the steps also. Those are the steps are there. Don't worry about those. You have to follow the steps. You have to follow the steps. That is to apply life cycle management. To apply life cycle management. Okay, I want to remove this one. I have to remove this one. Objects. First, I have to remove the objects in this bucket. Select this one. Delete. We can delete the object. We can type it, permanently delete. Copy and paste it. Click on delete objects. That object has to be deleted. And then I can delete the bucket also. The bucket name is, this is the name I am creating. That is Sheshadri Lifecycle. Select this. Click on delete option. You have to type it, bucket name. You have to type it, bucket name. Copy and paste it here. Delete the bucket. Delete the bucket. That's about the life cycle management. I apply the life cycle management. I apply the life cycle management. Next, the another concept is access logs. Access logs. Another concept is access logs. We are going to discuss the another concept is access logs. For that, I prepared the PPTs. I prepared the PPTs, the access logs, access logs. Those are the steps we have to follow. That is access logs when we are using, in what type of situations we are using the access logs. S3 access logs we are using. AWS, in AWS, S3 access logs when you are using. Server access logging provides detailed records for the requests that are made to a bucket. Server access logs are useful for many applications. The examples which I have mentioned, that access log information can be useful in security and access audits. Access audits. For that, the real-time example, we are using access logs. The server access logging provides the detailed records for the requests that are made to a bucket. That are made to a bucket. In many applications, these access logs are very helpful. The examples which I have mentioned. The examples which I have mentioned. Now, I go for practical. I go for practical. I'm creating. I'm creating the two buckets. I'm creating the two buckets. Select the buckets. Click on create bucket. I'm given the bucket name VCE, VCE, access logs, main I am given, main I am given. Vardhaman College of Engineering, access logs, main. The bucket name I am given. Bucket name I am given. Now I am chosen the region, Mumbai region I am chosen. Mumbai region I am chosen. Scroll down. ACLs is enabled. ACLs is enabled. I had to enable the ACLs. Scroll down. Scroll down. We can remove this one and put the tick mark for acknowledgement. Put the tick mark for acknowledgement. Scroll down. Scroll down. Click on create bucket. You have to put the tick mark. Click on create bucket. The bucket is created. I want to create one more bucket with the name VCE access logs. VCE access logs. Access log. Click on create bucket. Bucket name. What's that? VCE access log. Now I am creating the bucket. Bucket name I am given VCE access logs. access logs, scroll down. I'm choosing the reason is Mumbai region. We have to enable ACLs is enabled. Scroll down. We'll remove the tick mark here and put the tick mark for acknowledgement. Scroll down. Click on create bucket. Click on create bucket. Now I am creating the two buckets with the name VCE access logs main bucket and VCE access logs. These two buckets I am creating. These two buckets I am creating. That the first step, create two buckets and give public access. You have to select ACLs is enabled. Upload one bucket in the main bucket. Main bucket. That's why I am uploading the object. This is the main bucket name I am given VCE access logs main bucket. Click on that. Click on that. I am uploading the object. Add files. I am uploading the object is this object I am uploading. Click on open. Scroll down. Now to give the permission is grant public read access. Put the tick mark for understanding. Click on upload. The object I am uploading in main bucket. What the bucket name I am given? What is the bucket name I am given? VCE access logs main. On that bucket, I am uploading the object coffee image 2. Coffee image 2. This is I am uploading. This is I am uploading. I am not uploading any objects in this bucket. Remember, students, I am not uploading any objects in this bucket. The bucket name is VCE access logs. VCE access log. I am not uploading any buckets. Now, go to the properties of go to the properties tab for main bucket. Go to the properties tab for main bucket. You have to open the main bucket. Click on that. Go to properties tab. Go to properties tab. Scroll down. Here, server access logging is there. Server access logging option is there. Click on edit option. Here, server access logging, we can choose enable. We had to choose enable. Here, we had to choose target bucket. We had to choose target bucket. That we had to browse the S3 bucket. Browse S3. Here I am choosing VCE access log. VCE access log. Click on choose path. Click on save changes. Click on save changes. Definitely after 1 hour or 1.5 hours, you got the log files in this bucket. That is VCE logs. Right now, there is no files are there. There is no log files are there. There is no log files are there. Just I am applying in the main bucket, VCE access log main bucket. I am applying access logs. After 1 hour or 1.5 hours, the log files are displayed in this bucket. In this bucket. So in the evening, I am applying these two buckets. Sheshadri access log main. I am uploading. This is the object. Coffee image I am uploading. Coffee image I am uploading. This is the second bucket. Sheshadri logs I am using the bucket name. Now we have to open this. Those are the log files are there. Those many log files are those many log files are provided the server side. Those many log files are providing the server side. That is the access logs. The access logs. It is providing server access logging. Server access logging provides the detailed records for the requests that are made to a bucket. The server access logs are useful for many applications, like access log information can be useful in security and access audits we are using. For that, we are used the access log concept. Access log concept. Okay. Okay. That's about the access logs. That's about the access logs. Now, I'm going to explain. Now I have to explain this concept. This concept. S3 event notification. S3 event notification. S3 event notification with SNS. I'll tell you in the next class. S3 event notification with SQS. with SQS. SNS stands for Simple Notification Service. Simple Notification Service. The S3 event notification with SNS. Now I have to explain. Now I have to explain. For this, I also prepared the PPTs. PPTs. Click on this. Click on this. This is. This is. We had to follow the event notifications with the simple notification service. With hands-on, I had to explain. With hands-on, I had to explain. First, we had to create the bucket. We had to create the bucket. We had to create the bucket, and we go to the simple notification service. We had to create the notifications. We had to create the notifications. I had to explain this simple notification service with an example. First, I am creating the bucket name. Bucket name. Bucket name I am given. Bucket name I am given. VCE notifications I am given. VCE notifications I am given. Vardhaman College of Engineering notifications I am given the name. Bucket name. I am chosen. The reason is Mumbai reason. Scroll down. We can enable ACLs is enabled. Scroll down. We'll put the tick mark for block all public access and put the tick mark for acknowledgement. We have to remove this one and we have to put the tick mark for acknowledgement. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. We can click on create bucket. We can click on create bucket. With the name we see notification, the bucket is created. With the name we see notifications, the bucket is created. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Now we have to go for SNS. SNS stands for Simple Notification Service. Simple Notification Service. Now, what is the bucket I am creating? Just see that this is the bucket name. I copy and paste it in the notepad. I copy and paste it in the notepad. I copy and paste it in the notepad. This is the bucket name. This is the bucket name. I copy and paste it in the notepad. Okay. Now I go for the SNS service, simple notification service. Here we have to give the topic name, SNS topic name. That is we have to give the SNS topic name. That is VCE SNS. I am given the topic name. Click on next step. Click on next step. That is, here we have to choose standard one. We have to choose it. If we are chosen this one, some more features are there. First in, first out, right? If we are chosen standard, best effort message ordering, at least one message delivery, high throughput in publishers, and subscription protocols are providing SQS, Lambda, HTTP, SMS, email, mobile application, and options are providing. If we are chosen this type, first in, first out, strictly preserved message ordering purpose, this type we have to choose it. Exactly one message delivery, high throughput up to 100 publishers or second. Subscription protocol is providing through SQS. So I am choosing the type is standard type I am choosing. Standard type I am chosen. What the name I am given? What the name I am given? VCE SNS name I am given. VCE SNS name I am given. I copy and paste it here. I copy and paste it here. Okay. Okay. Scroll down. I'm not given any options. Right now, I am not given any options. Scroll down. Click on create. Click on create. Click on create. That is, that is, the topic is created. VCSNS topic is created. VCSNS topic is created. Now, 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 we click on edit option. We click on edit option. Before that, we have to copy and paste. We have to copy and paste ARN. ARN. ARN stands for ARN stands for that is the Amazon resource name. Amazon resource name. We have to copy and paste it ARN. This is ARN. Amazon resource name. Amazon resource name. Now we can click on edit option. We can click on edit option. Here edit option is there. Click on edit option, scroll down, scroll down. Here we had to choose, we had to go to access policy, access policy. Here I am given the access policy in this PPT, in this PPT, the code I am given. Click on this one, click on this one, click on this one. You have to copy this code, JSON code, JSON code, and paste it here in this notepad. Paste it here first in the notepad. Paste it here first in the notepad. This is here. We had to update your SNS ARN here. Simple notification service, Amazon resource, we had to update here. This is SNS ARN. SNS ARN. That's why I copied. That's why I copied. Here we had to update it. Here we had to update it. And then we have to update your bucket name here. What is the bucket name I am given? This is the bucket name. That's why I noted the bucket name. That's why I noted the bucket name. This is the bucket name. I copy it and paste it in this JSON code. Paste it in this JSON code. Okay. Now we have to copy this JSON code. This JSON code. Copy it, and paste it here, here in the JSON editor, in the JSON editor. Whatever the earlier one is there, that's we have to delete it. And here, whatever I am writing the JSON code, we have to copy it and paste it here without spaces. Without spaces here. First one, click on that. Scroll down, scroll down. Click on save changes. Click on save changes. Click on save changes. That's I am done in SNS. I am done in SNS. Right now there is no subscriptions are there. There is no subscriptions are there. Is there any subscriptions? No. No. Now I am creating the subscription. Click on create subscription. Click on create subscription. Here topic ARN it is mentioned. We have to choose the protocol. We may choose the protocol AWS Lambda, Amazon SQS, email JSON, HTTP, SMS, right? They are providing. If we are chosen SMS, you are getting bill from the AWS. The email service, it is providing the free service. That's why I am chosen the email service. I am chosen the email service. I am chosen. Scroll down. Scroll down. Here, the endpoint. Endpoint. I am given the my mail ID. I am given. This is my mail ID. This is my personal mail ID. I am entered. This is my personal mail ID I am entered. Scroll down, scroll down. Click on create subscriptions. Click on create subscriptions. What is the time now? What is the time now? 8:49. 8:49. What is the status here? Pending confirmation. You got the notification to your mail ID. To your mail ID. You check it. This is my mail ID. I open my mail ID. Open it, open it. See here, what the time I am getting the notification? 8:49. 8:49. Click on that. Choose confirm subscription. Choose confirm subscription. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Now we can go for the AWS. Click on refresh browser. What is the status now? What is the status now? Confirmed. What is the status now? Confirmed. That is, I am subscription for the email I am providing. If we are chosen, if we are chosen the SMS, you got the bill from the AWS. Definitely you got the bill from the AWS. That's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Okay, okay, fine. Now I go for the S3 service. S3 service. Remember the students, I am explaining now. I am explaining now S3 event notification with SNS. S3 event notification with SNS. You have to open your bucket, the VCE notifications. VCE notifications. Now go to the properties tab. Go to the properties tab. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Here the event notifications are there. Right now there is no events. There is no events. Here we can click on create event notifications. Click on create event notification. I am given the event notification name is VCE event, Vardhaman College of Engineering event. Vardhaman College of Engineering event I am given. Now I am not given prefix, that's the optional. Suffix is also optional. The event types. The event types. When object creation, I got the notification to my mail ID for put, post, copy, and multi-part upload completed. I am chosen all object create events. I'll put the tick mark here. And also, whenever I am removing the object from the bucket, I got the notification to my mail ID. For this, I'll put the tick mark for this one. If you want object restore also, you have to put the tick mark. If you want object ACL events, if you are applying, for that also you have to put the tick mark. Whatever that, the events types, we have to specify. I'll put the tick mark for event object creation. I'll put the tick mark for object removal. I'll put the tick mark for object removal. Object removal I am given. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Here, the destination is there. Destination option is there. Here, we had to choose. We had to choose the destination simple notification service topic. Click on that. Click on that. The SNS topic, we had to choose it. We can specify the SNS topic, choose from your SNS topic, or enter SNS ARN, we have to enter. I am choosing this one, choose from the SNS topic, choose from your SNS topic. Here, we can click on this arrow mark. Whatever I am creating, the notifications, that is, it is displayed here. That is, it is displayed here. You have to choose the SNS topic. You have to choose the SNS topic. Click on Save Changes. Click on Save Changes. Right? That's I am implementing anywhere bucket, the notifications I am implementing. S3 event notifications with simple notification service. Okay, fine. Now, in this bucket, I am apply the simple notification service. Open this bucket. Right now, I am not getting any email notifications. Any email notifications. Any email notifications. Okay. Just I got the notification. That is, this is the event which is created. I got it. I got it. Now, is there any objects are there? Is there any objects are there in this bucket? Right now, there is no objects are there. When I upload the object, I got the notification to my mail ID. When I remove the object, I got notification to my mail ID. See that? That's we have to see practically. Upload, add files. I'm adding the image. I'm adding the object, this one. Click on open, scroll down. I'm given the permission, that is grant public read access. Put the tick mark, click on upload. Click on upload. Right, right, click on upload. I'm uploading the object. In which bucket? VCE notification. In VCE notification, I'm apply the SNS, simple notification service I am using. Now open your mail ID. This is my mail ID. See here, I got the notification. I got the notification from the AWS. From the AWS. What notification you got it? You are uploading the object. You are uploading the object. Yes, you are uploading the object. That's why you got the notification. You got the notification. Okay, fine. Now I want to upload another object also. I got the notification. Click on add file. I'm adding this one. Coffee image. Open it. Give the permission. Grant public read access. Put the tick mark here. Upload. 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 Okay. Now what's the time now? 8:56. 8:56. I got the notification. I got the notification. See here, again I got the notification. 8:56. I got the notification to my mail ID. To my mail ID. How many objects you are uploading, that many times you got the notifications to your mail ID. To your mail ID. Okay. Now, I want to remove. I want to remove the object. Then I got the notification to my mail ID. I can select the object, click on delete. You have to type it in the input text box, permanently delete. Copy it and paste it here. Click on delete objects. At the time now, 8:57. Now open your mail ID. You got the notification. See here, 8:57. 8:57, I got the notification. The object is removed. The object is removed. Again, I go for the bucket. I'll remove this object. Wait, wait for 1 minute. Why? Because the time has to mention. Time has to mention. Wait for 1 minute. All the steps I am providing in the PPTs. In the PPTs. Okay. Now I select the object, delete. You can type it in the input text box, permanently delete. Permanently delete. Copy and paste it here. Click on delete objects. What the time now? What the time now? 8:58. I got the notification to my mail ID. See here, 8:58. I got the notification from my mail ID from the AWS. From the AWS. Whenever I am uploading the objects, I got the notification to my mail ID. Whenever I delete the objects, I got the notification to my mail ID. So in Amazon S3, I am applying the simple notification service. Simple notification service. For that, we had to follow those steps. We had to follow those steps. Those steps. Okay. Okay. That's about the S3 notifications with SNS. I can delete this bucket, select this, click on delete option. You have to type it VCE notifications delete. Type it here. Click on delete bucket. That bucket is deleted. That bucket is deleted. Now I explain with hands-on life cycle management, and access logs and S3 event notifications with SNS. With SNS. Now, I explain the another concept. I explain the another concept is object log. Object log. Object log. Object log concept I had to explain. For this, I prepare the PPTs. I prepare the PPTs object logs. Object logs. Open this one. Open this one. Object log is there. Object log is there. I prepared the slides. Right. It allows us to offer level of protection against our objects in your bucket and prevent them from being deleted either for a set period of time that is defined by us. We cannot enable or disable the object log after creation of the bucket. Remember the students. After creation of the object log, we cannot enable or disable the object log after the creation of the bucket. After the creation of the bucket. Object log has two protection modes are there, compliance and the governance. Compliance and the governance. We'll see in detail the theory I have mentioned. Now, to explain this object log, I'm creating the bucket and we can select ACLs is enabled and give public access. we can enable bucket versioning feature. Bucket versioning feature. Okay. I have to follow the steps. I have to follow the steps. Now, click on create bucket. Bucket name I am given VCE. Object log I am given. Object log I am given. Reason I am chosen Mumbai region. Scroll down. You can enable ACLs is enabled. Scroll down. Block all public access. We have to remove the tick mark. Put the tick mark for acknowledgement. Put the tick mark for acknowledgement. Scroll down. Scroll down. Bucket versioning feature we have to enable. Bucket versioning feature we have to enable. We have to enable. Scroll down. Scroll down. Click on create bucket. Click on create bucket. The bucket is created with the name VCE object log. Vardhaman College of Engineering object log is created. Okay. Okay. Open the bucket. Open the bucket. Go to the properties tab. Go to the properties tab. Now here object log option is there. Object log option is there. Object log option is there. Scroll down. Scroll down. Here object log option is there. Object log option is there. See here. See here. Object log option is there. Object log option is there. What is that? Wait. Open your bucket. Open your bucket. Go to the properties tab. Go to the properties tab. Go to the properties tab. Scroll down. Object log option is there. That is not enabled. Why it is not enabled? We go for the procedure. Procedure. That is, we are creating the bucket. Select ACLs is enabled and give public access. Enable bucket versioning feature. Go to advanced settings. Check enable for object log. Check enable for object log. Okay, first I have to upload the object in this bucket. In this bucket, I have to upload the object. Add file. This is the object I am uploading. Scroll down. Give the permission. Grant public read access. Put the tick mark. Click on upload. Click on upload. Now open your bucket. We see object log. We see object log. Go to the properties tab. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. It is not visible. Amazon S3 is currently does not support enabling object log. Object log. This is not supporting. This feature is outdated. The last semester I explained the object log. The last semester I had to explain the object log. Okay. Thank you. Those are the concepts I have discussed in this session. In this session, this feature is not supporting object log. Object log. Okay. Now in this session, I explain the concepts. I explain the concepts, lifecycle management, access logs, and S3 event notification with SNS. In the next session, I will discuss about the S3 event notification with SKS we are discussed. With SKS we discussed. After completion of that, on next Wednesday, I'll start with identity and access management. Identity and access management. Okay. Before to leave the session, just I'm creating access logs I'm creating. That is VCE access log main. I'm uploading the object. I'm uploading the object. Now, once we have to check it, VCE access logs. Right now it is not there. Minimum more than 1 hour. 1 hour to 1.5 hours, the log files are created. Definitely access log files are created. If you want to doubt, in evening session, I am creating, this is the bucket name, Sheshadri access log main. This is the bucket name I am given. In this, I am uploading the object is coffee image I am uploading. Coffee image I am uploading. The second bucket name I am given Sheshadri, logs I am given, the log files are created. Log files are created. If you want to doubt, I am not delete those two buckets up to Wednesday. Up to Wednesday. On Wednesday, we have to check it. On Wednesday, we have to check it. We see access logs. We got the files. We got the access log files. We got the access log files. Right now, I am deleting this bucket. We see object log I am deleting. Click on that. Here, the objects are there. That's why it is not deleting. We can delete the objects. Delete. Type it. Delete. Delete. Now we try to delete this bucket. Select the bucket. Empty. You can type it here. You can type it here. Copy and paste it. One more object is there. One more object is there. No objects. Bucket. VC object lock. Delete. To confirm delete, enter the name of the bucket field. Okay. You can delete it later also. No problem. Right. In the next session, we'll discuss about S3 event notification with SQS we have to discuss. Any queries? Raise your hand. Any queries? Raise your hand. Any queries? Raise your hand. I'll unmute your mic.